What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Last Raps baseball video. Today we're turning back the clock to 1991, where we're going to open some Texas Express trading cards. And this was featuring, or at least it was commemorating, Nolan Ryan. And so each card has 12 cards per pack, and there was approximately just over 100 cards in this set. And so this is, I guess, old stuff, but new to me, and we're going to break it up and see what these Nolan Ryan trading cards look like. The packages themselves are like tinfoil, and of course, once we break through the tinfoil, we'll get an opportunity to see what these cards are all about. And so we'll flip it over, and there we got a young Nolan Ryan and a young Frank Tanana on the card together. Nolan Ryan and Frank Tanana. We've got signed by the Rangers in 1989, a nice portrait card of Nolan Ryan. We've got a dream fulfilled, obviously probably when he signed with the Houston Astros, going back to play in his native hometown of Texas. 1991 was Nolan Ryan's 25th season in the big leagues, 25 seasons, and was still going pretty strong at that point. New York Mets rookie pitcher, and there's a young Nolan Ryan. This is his first no-hitter with the California Angels. 18 career low hitters, and so I would assume that's probably going to be things that would be one-hitters, no-hitters, and maybe even a two or a three-hitter at that point, if that's what you consider low hitters. There's the back of the card, a little bit of information, a little bit of story. Milestone for strikeouts, and on the back of the card it gives you, his first strikeout, his 100th strikeout, all the way up to his 5,000th strikeout. And of course, you got Ricky Henderson and Andre Dawson and a couple of Hall of Famers in there, even a Charlie Manuel, who was the manager of the Phillies there for a bit. Ranger Club record, 16 strikeouts. We got Nolan sets a Met record for strikeouts. Ryan's routine between starts, and that's actually kind of interesting because what does he actually do? 3 days after a game, 4 days after a game is pregame, 2 days after the game. Curious to know what he does the day after the game. And you can see 2 days after the game, he duplicates the first day routine except for heavyweight work. So there must be another card talking about what he does after a game, his routine in between starts. Ranger battery mates, him and possibly Jim Sundberg behind the plate there. Well, there's one pack down. We got 3 packs of these, so I don't know what we're going to pull. Hopefully not many doubles, though we didn't get any doubles in that first pack. So let's see what the second pack has to offer. And it offers a difficult package in which to open. So package number 2, here we go. All right, we've got, it looks like no-hitter number 5, and that would be with the Houston Astros. We got the 11th strikeout title for Ryan when he was with Texas. One of the worst trades in baseball. Yes, probably one of the worst trades in baseball. The Mets made a deal hoping to solve their third base problems and traded Nolan Ryan and Don Rose, outfielder Leroy Stanton, and catcher Francisco Estrada to the Angels from the Mets for shortstop Jim Fregosi. And unfortunately, Fregosi never answered those issues. But boy, did the Angels raid them for players. I think Leroy Stanton ended up in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, for a time period. Fastest pitch ever thrown at that time, 100.9 miles per hour. Of course, that's long been since broken. Talks about his job giving his team a chance to win. A Ryan home run. Nolan Ryan hitting a home run in the Houston uniform. Hit 2 major league homers. First one came in 1980. First of 6 hits that year. Interesting. So he had, through 87, had 4 hits and 65 at-bats, and 2 of which were home runs. Watching Nolan pitch. This card here is, of course, Nolan Ryan pitching for the Texas Rangers, and at this time, this was an old exhibition stadium in Toronto. You can see the CN Tower up in the upper left. And for those who ever went to Exhibition Stadium to see a game, this was a stadium that was built for football. And the first base line, the right field line, the seats didn't angle toward home plate or to the infield. They just faced straight toward the field. And anybody who's ever had an opportunity to sit down that right field line Probably should have had free ice packs because their necks would have been cranked to the left having to watch the game in that direction. It was an odd stadium to watch a game. I saw Louis Tiant pitch in the late 1970s with the New York Yankees, and I believe it was late 70s, might have been early 80s when Tiant was there. And we were sitting beyond the right field fence, and you were looking back to your left the whole game, and it was an afternoon game. It was kind of neat to see Tiant pitch, but that's my memory of Exhibition Stadium. First major league win, of course, with the New York Mets. You've got single-season strikeout record. Nolan Ryan possessed that. Got upside-down card here. Upside-down card traded to the Angels. Of course, that was the trade that we talked about earlier where he went along with Leroy Stanton and a couple others for Jim Fregosi. Throwing fastballs, that was Nolan Ryan's trademark. And there's another card commemorating his strikeouts with strikeout number 4,000. So we've got one more package to open, and we'll call it a day. These are not that expensive. You can pick these cards up pretty much on the cheap. And if you're a Nolan Ryan fan, and it seems like there's a lot of people that are Nolan Ryan fans. We've been getting inquiries, people going back and picking up some of his cards in the different eras and stuff. Well, if you're a Nolan Ryan fan, this is obviously a nice little keepsake for your collection and fairly inexpensive, but some decent information on the back. And there it is again, one of the worst trades in baseball. So if we weren't reminded the first time, you'll be reminded about it again. We got our first double, first pitch clocked at 100.9. There's another double, giving his team a chance to win. There's another double, a Ryan home run. There we are watching Nolan pitch again. First major league win. I think we've seen that before. We definitely see this one traded to the Angels. We saw the throwing fastballs before. We've seen the 4,000 strikeouts. Here's something new. Oldest to throw a no-hitter. And there's the famous, for a while there, we used to see the multiple pictures of the player and Nolan Ryan with his leg kick and his separation and his torque and him getting to finish. Pretty cool picture. You've got a dream come true. It looks like he's fielding his position. And lastly, 21 wins in 1973. Well, that does it for our 3 packs of Nolan Ryan Texas Express. If you're new here and you like the video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll give you the notifications when we come on again. If you like the video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up. If you don't like the video, hit the thumbs down. But hopefully we'll see you again. And thanks again for watching another Last Raps Baseball video production. Have a great day, everybody.